Hello, everyone. Thanks for being here today. I want to talk about something that really bothers me animal testing. It's simply a practice that hurts millions of animals every year, and I think it's wrong and needs to be stopped. Animals like mice, rabbits, and even dogs are suffering in labs, and I believe we can find better ways to do research without causing them pain. Animal testing is cruel, old-fashioned, and just not necessary anymore. In this speech, I'll give you 4 reasons why we should end this. Answer an argument people use to defend it, and explain why stopping animal testing is the right thing to do. My goal is to show you that we can do science in a kinder way that doesn't harm animals. Let's get started. First, animal testing is really mean to animals. According to Currently Free International, more than 115 million animals are used in labs every year. These are animals like mice, rabbits, monkeys, dogs, and cats. They go through awful things like getting injected with harmful chemicals, having their skin burned, or being forced to breathe toxic stuff. Picture a little mouse stuck in a tiny cage, scared and in pain after being poked by needles. Or think about a dog like the ones that we love as pets trapped in a lab and hurt just to test shampoo or medicine. These animals live in small, lonely cages with no chance to run, play, or feel safe. After the test, most of them are killed, often in painful ways. Animals feel pain and fear just like we do. It's not fair to make them suffer for things we want, especially when we don't even have to. We should care about their feelings and stop this cruelty. Second, animal testing isn't even that good for finding out what's safe for humans. A 2020 study by Dr. Michelle Balls in a journal called Alternatives to Laboratory Animals says that animals and humans are different. A medicine that it's okay for a rat might make a person really sick because our bodies don't work the same way. For example, a long time ago, a drug called Tridormin was tested on an animal and seemed fine, but it caused serious problems for human babies when their moms took it. Dr. Ball says up to 90% of drugs that work in animal tests don't work or aren't safe for humans. That's a big problem. If animal testing gets it wrong so often, it's not just a waste of time. It can be dangerous. Why keep hurting animals for tests that don't even give us reliable answers? Third, we don't need to use animals because we have better options now. In a 2024 article from the Regularity Review, a scientist named Mark Bekoff talks about new ways to do research, like using computers and human cells grown in labs. For example, there are tiny devices called organ on a chip that act like humans' organs, so we can taste medicines on them instead of animals. Computers can also study tons of information to figure out if a drug is safe for people without even touching an animal. These new methods are often faster and cheaper than animal testing. Big companies like the ones that make makeup are already using these ideas. For instance, L'Oreal stopped using animals for their products and switching them to these new ways. If we have tools that are kinder and just as good as even better, why keep using animals? It's time to switch to these smarter options. Finally, animal testing is wrong because it's not kind. Lone Star College website about animal testing says that animals deserve to live without being used like objects. Just because they can't talk doesn't mean we can hurt them. Animals feel things, pain, fear, and even happiness. Think about how a puppy wags its tail when it's happy, or how a cat purrs when it feels safe. In labs, those same kinds of animals are scared and hurting, treated like they don't matter. That's not okay. We know animals aren't just things, they're living creatures with feelings. A famous thinker, Peter Singer, says, It's wrong to hurt animals when we have other choices. I agree. We're supposed to be caring people, so why are we okay with making animals suffer? We can have the power to choose kindness, and we should. To wrap up, animal testing needs to be stopped. It's mean, it doesn't always work. We have better ways to do research, and it's just plainly wrong. We've seen how millions of animals suffer in labs, how their tests can get things wrong for humans, how new technology can take their place, and why it's not okay to hurt creatures that feel pain like we do. We're at a point where we can choose to do science without cruelty. By ending animal testing, we show that we care about both people and animals. And we can keep making new medicines in ways that are fair and smart. I hope you'll agree that it's time to say no to animal testing and yes to kinder research. Please join me in supporting this change. Let's push for a world where no animals has to suffer for our needs. Thank you for listening, and I hope you'll stand with me on this. Hello everyone.